Let's stay on Google with our next guest, who believes that even though AI is disrupting their core search model, those concerns are overblown. Evercore ISI's head of internet research, Mark Mahaney, is with us. Alphabet is his #1 large cap long. Mark, a little bit of disappointment with the announcements here?
I don't know if there was anything earth-shattering, groundbreaking, but you got all of these nice little data points about where search is now and where it's going. Actually, one of my favorite data points was the 50x increase in AI tokens over the last year. It's just a reminder of how dramatically accelerating is the growth in AI applications kind of across the board. You got a little bit of an update that we're now at 400 million Gemini users versus 350 million. I think it was about a month and a half ago. And then, yeah, you've got more AI functionality being embedded in search. And there was a small little data point, and I'm not sure it was well stated. I had to double listen to it to make sure I got it right. But I think they were saying that AI overviews is seeing a 10% growth in query growth. In other words, people who use AI overview are growing their queries 10%. And I think AI overview right now is a pretty small percentage of overall Google search queries. But what it tells you is, yeah, it's a more powerful search product. It's more it's more, I think they use the term, it's more personalized, it's more intelligent, and it's more agentic, whatever. It just makes it a better search product. You improve the search product, people are going to use it more. And I think that's one of the reasons why I think the death of search at Google has been greatly exaggerated, overstated. I think they're improving the product. People are going to continue to search with Google. I don't think you're going to see a dramatic share shift away from Google if they continue to innovate the way that they have the last year and what they're showing today.
Search was up 13% in the first quarter. Operating margins were to 34%, which was their highest, as you pointed out, in 12 years. I mean, this is just extraordinary. So if they add more AI functionality to the main page, is that going to push the ads down?
It could. It will also make the ads more relevant. Look, the name of the game isn't to show the most ads. The name of the game is to show the most effective ads from a user's perspective, like I get the information that I want, but also from an advertiser's perspective, which is I want that lead that I'm paying to click for. I want that to convert really well. And what Google is using AI to do, it's not too dissimilar from what Meta is doing, is using AI to better capture intent, so to better qualify the lead. And it's an auction market. If the lead is more qualified, if it's converts better, marketers will bid up for it. So my guess is we've had, I think it's 11 to 15% revenue growth out of search for Google for the last 7 quarters. I think there's a decent shot they do it again for the next 7 quarters. I think the growth in search revenue is much more sustainable than market thinks. If I'm right about that, and they keep showing this for the next 3 or 4 quarters, I think the stock re-rates. And by the way, then there's the rest of Google, which is YouTube, Cloud, and Waymo. And I think these, if you put all those together, are just dramatically worth more than where the stock is now. That's why it's our #1 pick.
What would you say is the breakdown, the share price right now? How much of that is Waymo?
I think Waymo's probably worth at least $100 billion, and we're doing what, a $2 billion market cap off the top of my head. So that's still a pretty small percentage, and it's not going to be the majority of the value of it. And if some of the statements that Musk has made about the value of robotaxis is correct, I don't see why Waymo wouldn't fully participate in that. And I think the market is ascribing a much bigger value than just $100 billion to Tesla for robotaxis. So if that's right, and Waymo continues to prove its leadership, that's going to be more value to Google.
If the market's 10xing, the robotaxi's value to Tesla's market cap versus, so then if you 10x Waymo, you get to 20 billion. I mean, you're still not really moving the needle. So you're saying basically, if you buy Alphabet right now, you're kind of getting the Waymo business for free.
Yeah, and we may have switched numbers here, Kelly. We may have made a mistake. I don't know if it's you or me, but I said 100 billion for Waymo. So you 10x that, and
that's $1 trillion.
That's $1 trillion.
So then, is it possible that half of Google's market cap right now is Waymo, if Waymo's being assigned the same multiple as Tesla?
Well, I don't think it is. I think I don't think Google gets the credit for Waymo that Tesla is being given for a product that is yet to be proven out in the market. Now, I'm sure I would bet that Tesla is going to be proven right and Musk is going to be proven right with robotaxis. I'm just sitting here with Google shares where I think, and I'm in a city where Waymo's already been proven. So I don't think the market is really glommed onto this fact yet for whatever reason. I understand the reasons. There are other overhangs here related to Google, but that's why one of the reasons I think that Google is so attractive here. There's a bunch of value unlocks.